So that way, some of the things that we're going to do, we're going to put them on the recordings, and then you're going to be able to open them on YouTube. So I'm practicing today. Okay. That mean you guys are going to see this today. I'm just going to practice to see how this thing works. But today is going to be really the beginning of what is going to take us all to the next level. Okay. So I want you guys to introduce yourselves to each other because you don't know each other, all of you. I know, and no matter how you all look, it's fine. It's just us. So introduce yourself to one another. I'm gonna grab me some water really quick because I'm excited to have all of you here.
Hi, everybody. I'm Brooke.
Hi, Brooke.
I'm a little sick today, but I'm here.
Okay.
Flu's got me bad. But
So
we're
welcome.
here.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet y'all. I'm super excited.
Well, this is an amazing opportunity, and I understand you've been sick. This morning I had allergies
Yeah.
that I could barely wear my contacts. I was like, I have to just sacrifice beauty for convenience. So I totally understand, we to get better as soon as
Thank
possible.
you. Yeah, I'm on good meds now, so hopefully soon.
Excellent. Excellent. Well, I
Yeah.
want to continue. My name is Javier Rangel. I am a division leader, right? Divisional leader. I've been in the company for 3 years. I am insurance and security license. I still have some certifications that I want to get, but by now my main focus is moving on to the regional leader position, and obviously get graduated as a regional vice president, allow me to promote myself actually to become a regional vice president and have a huge team of people working with me and making the big bucks. This is a business, and at the end of the day, if we're not making money, what is going on, right?
Right.
So thank you all. Welcome. It's the first time that I've met Brooke and Rita as well. I know she's been in the teams and she's been cheering up for a while. Am I right? Yeah. So are you Rita Diosdado? Diosdado?
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah, I see
Yeah,
you.
nice to meet you.
Welcome. I've seen you at the chat, and it's very exciting when we see new names getting involved in the excitement with every step that we take or that we do, or achievement or sale or a new recruit that we have in our team. Is celebration because we have the opportunity to change another life, right? So
Hmm.
I would like you to introduce yourself, Rita.
Okay. Yeah, my name is Rita Diosdado. Um, I am a mom of 4 kids.
Aw.
Yes, a 17-year-old, 14, 12, and a 9-year-old.
Wow.
So busy, busy all the time. Um, I just started, I believe, about uh, a little bit over a month ago. Um, I've tried to join as many meetings as I can. I'm still in the learning process, but I think that every meeting is different. So I capture something different from every meeting. Um, I definitely have big goals, and I have a lot of written goals and accomplishments that I would like to accomplish with time frames. It's been a little rough of a start, but I have my mindset for goals. Um, I always set up short-term goals, long-term goals, and kind of in the middle because you don't never know what happens in between. Um, so I do have a long-term goal, which however I accomplish it, as long as I accomplish it long term for the time frame that I set up, and um realistic, I'm very realistic, so I do not set up unrealistic goals. And that doesn't mean that I stick to that, because some things can be accomplished sooner than you think, so I try to keep that mindset. um every meeting that I attend, I always get something different, and it's amazing everyone's stories of um, how they have been able to accomplish a lot and get to where they are right now. I think some of those stories that I listen, I can relate to at some point, and it's really amazing. But I think that one of the things that have when I joined that has uh really gotten my attention is um that all of the people that I have met through the meetings and that I see speak all the time, their end goal is to help others. Um, but unfortunately, we live in a world that sometimes you get blocked because they're not informed properly, and they always think that you don't really want to help them. But it is our job to educate them that that is what we want for them, and it's help them and uh, allow them to understand and learn all of that. So, I'm in that learning process and trying to learn everything I can. So, uh, I'm on that path to achieving all of that I want. So nice meeting
Awesome.
y'all. Yeah.
Awesome. 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 Eva.
Oh, my turn. My bad. I'm sorry. My bad. Hi, I'm Eva. I've been with Primerica. Well, joined back in 2020. Got my license in October of 2020, and then just been on every meeting that I could, for the year, almost 2 years on it. But finally started getting the role of what's going on. But Heidi's been on my behind, as well as Javier. So yay for Heidi. But no, this is a good thing. I mean, a lot of people are not well informed that, life insurance is not just life insurance, but other, products that Primerica offers is a necessity nowadays, especially with the pandemic. Everybody was, going through some issues when they had family. No, you're good. When you had family members, that were passing away and that were struggling and people weren't working. I mean, it's a struggle. It's a struggle for everybody. So when you go through it, it's like, wow, you feel bad for not offering or for not knowing that there's, others individuals that can educate you. And also, I'm not sure if a lot of y'all saw the video that I posted, which is true, about having life insurance be as well as a mandatory thing to have as well.
Mhm.
Because we all have car insurance, home insurance, health insurance. Why not life insurance? A lot of them, a lot of people, I was one of them, but thank God my mom at that time, she had life insurance on me. And then I just took over when she passed away. I took over my life insurance, but it's hard when you don't know, that you think that you're never going to need it. You're just wasting money every month. But it's the same thing that we're spending money or seem like it's wasted when you don't use it.
Mhm.
I don't use my health insurance, but I get every paycheck, it gets deducted. I only use it maybe once or twice a year, and that's it. As well as dental insurance, as well as vision insurance. You're just spending the money, but at least you have it and you don't have to worry about having to pay out of pocket or having to struggle or go set up a GoFundMe account, go sell plates, or basically a lot of people think that they're begging for help or donations for stuff, but at least you have something as a backup.
Yes, ma'am. We lost your picture, but that picture is nice.
That was good, Eva. That was good.
You lost my picture? Okay.
Well, I'm glad you all got to know each other. This is something that I want to continue to happen, that every time we meet, there's somebody new that come join us, because this is a great opportunity, guys, and it's getting just better and better and better. And some of you know my story, some of you don't know my story, but I started this business as somebody invited me that my mother-in-law used to babysit for. And she invited me to this meeting. And I said, sure, I'll go with you. She's like, I'll pick you up. I said, okay, not a problem. We go and we see all this information. And I was pissed. I was upset because they showed me, how many compounds and stuff like that. And I was upset to the fact that not all, and it's funny because not about all the money we can accumulate, but about all the money the credit cards were making of me. I was so angry about that. I said, how is it that we don't know this stuff? So, I started like that, and then the flexibility that I was able to kind of work around my kids' schedule and not having to work my kids around my work schedule. So that's what got me here, just that flexibility and the fact that I can help people just like I didn't know, like how do you choose your 401k at work? Sure, you just ask the person next to you, how do you have your money? And that's exactly what I did. And then when they look at my stuff and they said, how do you pick this? I don't know. I asked the lady next to me. She had been there 10 years. So I asked her what she was doing. And she told me here and here. That's what I did. And that's what most people do. I said, really, people don't know nothing about nothing because I don't know nothing about nothing. So that's how it got started. And eventually I started, even though I did it part-time, I was actually making as much as I was making at my job. I used to work as an agent at American Airlines. So that's how my journey started here. And 28 years later, here we are. Okay. Did it most of the time, sometime, hard time. Because I wanted to raise my kids. That's the agreement we made. And then I was a division leader, already securities license in Chicago. And my husband has the brilliant idea that he wants to move to Texas. And we move, and I know nobody, and the licensing is not like now. You can switch from one state to the other, not a big deal. No, I had to take a test again. And it took almost a year for me to take that test, not because I couldn't study, but because the paperwork that Illinois will send to Texas was wrong. Then the people from here send it back and it was wrong. And this back and forth, because it doesn't take a day or two, It took all that time until I was legal here. Then I was able to go take a test. I was like, great, fantastic, right? But those are the stories, and you are all creating your stories. Everything that happened in your life is going to be a story you get to tell at some point. In this business, like Kobe was saying, there's a lot of changes that happen in your life as you go through in this business. And I want you guys today to work on your mindset. More than anything is your mindset. Because a lot of people are going to try to talk you out of, and sometimes it's not ill-intended. Sometimes it's just simply because they care about you. And since they don't know what you know, they haven't heard what you heard, they're trying to assume that they know based on the little bit that we can explain, because we don't know how to explain this stuff, right? People ask you, say, well, we do life insurance. Yeah, we do, but that's not all we do. I'm not looking for people to come over here just to go sell life insurance. That's not what this is about. This is about helping families become financially independent. And life insurance is part of the process. It's not the all in all of the business. This is a business. Sometimes I wish we charge people thousands of dollars to get in the business. Because if you actually were to Farmers Insurance and you wanted to have an agency, you have to pay upfront $25,000 and $5,000 a month, because you have to buy leads and you have to have a place and you have to do all this stuff. And people do that stuff. And guess what? They take it serious. We're asking people to pay $99 for 2 licenses, not one, guys, 2 licenses. And you get the freaking money back, and people still complain about this or don't see it as serious. This is some serious stuff. Today, I have 3 policies here. Let me cover this part. I had 3 policies, okay? Finally got picked up from my son's friend. But what's going on out there is totally crazy when it comes to the life insurance industry. my friend, which I used to office with you know, Javier and is Eva knows of. Isabel called me today, said, Heidi, I need you to help me with something. I like, okay. There's a gentleman that she met that brought to her a annuity that was done and a life insurance. Okay. There's absolutely nothing that she's able to do for the gentleman because a year ago he had a stroke. But just so you know what's going on in the industry, the guy has a policy that he's had for 6 years that he's paying for a life insurance policy. He's paying $800 a month. $800 a month. A couple of years ago, he lost his wife. And with the grieving and all this stuff, that created that stroke that he had. So now there's really nothing you can do. He lost his job. He wanted money. They told him, if you have money in here, so you can, use the money. So they told him he can do that. He goes to get money, and they said, well, is there any other way you can get money so you don't have to get it from the policy? And he said, well, I have a 401k. How much you have? He told her how much he had, and guess what happened? They used $140,000, put it in a stupid annuity, and then the guy took $100,000 out at age 57. You understand that when people do that, it's lack of education. That $100,000 is going to cost him because he's going to pay 10% penalty because it's not 59 and a half. And he's going to pay taxes on income based on $100,000. You understand? This is serious stuff. This is very serious stuff, what we do. So sometimes and something else happened to me today, okay? I had someone that called me that I've been talking to for over a year. Young, she's very young, okay? In her 20s still. And got us scared about something that she thought it was cancer. Thank God it's not cancer, but she's got some kind of disease. It's very rare. Can't even remember the name. She sent it to me. But now she's like, I can kick myself because you've been talking to me for over a year. I want to get life insurance. Would you think I'll qualify? I said, I don't know. We just have to send it in. It's not something you can die from, but there's other things to this. We just have to send it in, right? So I'm going to see her Saturday. But sometimes we don't want to insist with people because we think we're bothering them. And we can really come across like we are bothering them. And we are freaking bothering them. Who else cares? Who else really cares that if you die tomorrow, your kid is going to be left out? Who else cares for that? Who cares that if you become terminally ill, there's no other money from anywhere that can come out other than the life insurance that we have that allows you to take some money so you can get some treatment or take care of everything else you have? Who else cares? Who else had come to you to tell you anything? So we have to take this very serious about what we're doing. This isn't a thing. We're not selling lotions and potions. That's not what we're doing. But we're looking really for people that can actually become a crusader about something that is so important. People are not going to retire. What do you think is going to happen to this guy at 58 years old that had a stroke, that now don't have a job? Who's going to hire him right now that he can have enough money to retire? He can't. But if we don't talk to people, guess what? And guess where the guy listened to all this great information? Some lady that I don't even know the name in the Spanish radio that I don't listen to, some Christian lady, whatever it is, that she don't have a license, but her husband does, and they start selling this stupid Index Universal Life. And because it's on the radio, people understand, oh, it's got to be nice. Understand, it's not. And little by little, Rita and Brooke, you guys are going to start seeing policies. I do training, and I'm going to do more training on how to read a policy, because there's different kinds of policies. Basically, the fundamentals of the policies are the same, but they're not all the same. Not all the term insurance is the same. And I'm going to tell you, we're not the cheapest, and we don't want to be. We're very competitive, but we're not the cheapest insurance out there. But we don't buy the cheapest clothes. We don't buy the cheapest shoes. We don't buy the cheapest car. Heck, we don't buy the cheapest toilet paper. But we do it anyway. You know, we can go to, I don't know, the dollar store, Five Below, and buy clothes, do we? That's not the clothes you wear. But I've been like, I'm on another tone right now because today has been a day that I've seen so much stuff. And it's something that we have to get a hold of. This is what we do. And we're here to create financially independent families. That's our job. And how do we do that? There's only two ways that you can make money. You make the money because you're the one working, or you have a business that help you money. I like the second one because the income don't depend on me having to be the one out there having to go to work. Because when you're sick and you cannot work, guess what? You don't get paid. So that's what that's why we gotta do what we gotta do. Okay. But understand that that is why we are going to be doing a lot of this. I want to make sure that you guys are independent as soon as possible. You guys become independent as soon as possible, okay? Because this isn't about you doing this. This is about you training other people how to do this. Okay. And by the way, Rita, you are very, very close. If we actually do $1,000, which $100 policy, just $100 policy, or two $50 policies in the next few days, we are actually, and I'm going to show you guys that the company is giving away a jersey. It says 50. And it's because of the 50,000 live apps they want to do this month. So if we as a team, as an office, can actually grow what we wrote last year in March to what we write this year in March, and everybody, whether you're licensed or not, as long as you're training, okay, that counts for you. You get that jersey from the company. So I am just fighting for everybody. Like Eva said, Heidi's so much. Yes, I'm on her tail. I'm everybody's tails because there's things that you can do, and everything we do here really is to help you grow. It's all to help you grow. You know, my job, yes, I love all of y'all, and I am the best that you can imagine of being the best, but sometimes I'm very tough because I have to be. Okay. If not, ask Ava how she got promoted like at 12:30 midnight. We're writing policies because she has to get promoted that day.
We're on the
However,
crunch.
we're gonna do that, like, okay, because that's what this is about. It's about you growing. It's about you moving. It's about you getting ahead in life. You're not gonna get ahead in life. This is so interesting. People are gonna try to talk you out of doing this. Okay, life is gonna try to talk you out of doing this. One day I will write a book of how I got here 28 years later. So it's going to take you 28 years. No, if you listen to me, it will take you 6 months. I just went through all the heck and back that you have to go through in order for me to get where I'm at today. You don't have to do that. Just follow instructions, follow simple instructions. I'm here to help you out. Don't go that way. There's a big hole. You're going to fall into it, and it's going to be hell to get back up. Okay. So just let's do this together, because as a team, we can actually make history in our hierarchy. And here in Dallas, we can do that. It's just a matter of joining hands, and everybody, nobody be left behind, everybody with each other, right? That's why the chat is there. Encourage each other. Let's see what everybody's doing. Let's, that kind of a thing. Okay. Now, Rita and Brooke, you both can do that. We have until Monday at 2:00 in the morning. Another one of those that I do with Eva. So yeah, it could be midnight and we're writing business.
Okay.
But you can't do this, okay? You can do this. I need you, Rita and Brooke, to get licensed like yesterday. Okay, you have to get licensed like yesterday. Yes. Yes, do it, Javier, dale.
The
So,
license, yeah,
yeah,
not loser,
What is that?
license.
Is that losers or is that license?
License. We
Oh,
don't.
my bad, cause
There
I'm
are
trying to
no.
go like this. I'm like, I'm not no
There are
loser.
no losers here. There are no
that's the
losers
winner, the
here.
winner, the winner.
Okay, I just wanted to confirm that we
W
weren't
winner.
losers. We're
Yeah.
losers. Okay.
This one.
But with that also, I'm going to share with you on the Pramerica Online, guys, there's a couple of things we do that doesn't require a license, okay? That you can make money as you're doing the business, as you're learning, okay? One of the best people that can agree with one of the things I'm going to share is going to be Rita, because she works for one of the credit bureaus, okay? So identity theft is all over the place. Every 7 seconds, somebody's identity is being stolen. Every 7 seconds, okay? And we have one of the best programs. It just, we don't talk about it much. Okay, and I want you guys to be productive, proactive, and go and look at stuff on Pramerica Online, because it's there for you. Let me see if this didn't okay, good. You see this 50,000? You see this? This is where, let me see if it's here, because I want to share with you. You see the jersey? Can you guys see it? That's what I want for y'all. I want everybody in our team to have this. And we can do this month in the next few days that we have left for the end of this month. All right. When you're in the Pramerica page, if you come here to the product side, you can see some things are for Canada. Don't worry about Canada stuff. But if you come here, you have the identity theft, we have the prepaid legal, and we have Pramerica Secure. Pramerica Secure is the auto and homeowners insurance, renters insurance, that kind of a thing, okay? Let's start with the identity theft. If you guys, you know how it is when I start sharing stuff and you don't see what I'm sharing, just let me know. One of the things I want to go over with you guys is really how much does this program protects people. I have everything Pramerica has. I just haven't had to use it. Okay. But I really never, Pramerica have something I know is good, I'm going to do it, period. That's it. I believe in what I'm doing. If it's good for me, it's good for you. Okay. I just didn't really realize all the features, because they keep adding stuff on top of that the program has. And here you can read everything. I'm going to, let me see on the program overview. Let me see something. Guys, give me one second, okay? Javier, I want to make you co-host just in case. Judy should be hopping on there. This program itself, marketing resources here. If we go, let me know if you guys can see this. If you can't, please let me know. Can you see it?
Yes.
The training presentation, we can see you selecting the training presentation, but we can't see the presentation.
All right. All right, can you see this?
Yes.
Okay. This information tells you exactly everything. Let me see if I can make it bigger. There you go. Everything that this covers. This program is really, really, really good. I'm not going to cover all of it, okay, because I want to talk about other stuff, but I want to show you exactly where you can go and get this information, okay? But one of the things I want you to see is it's going to cover a lot of the main things that we talk about, but it's going to do the monitor of everything you can think of, from your social security to credit cards to social media. It's going to be unlimited counseling with investigators, 24/7 assistant, $1 million fraud protection plan. You're going to have it all at your fingertips with this program. I was like, oh my God, they keep adding things to this, okay? But these are the current features and they added already to this stuff. So some of this stuff is new. But you have so much with this, and how many people need this? Like everybody?
Mhm.
Like everybody, right?
Yep.
And what I like about this is you can even, they're gonna look for everything and anything that you can imagine, even your medical data reports, social media monitoring, all kinds of stuff. Okay. The platinum features, they are just amazing. So you guys read through that. They are going to do so much. I want to get to, can you imagine they watching your internet? Damien has actually had to use it, and because they try to start opening credit cards for him. And even Adonis got messages that were in Adonis's phone, and they were for Damien's because they're trying to open up an account for them. It was just the weirdest thing. And immediately they took over everything, and every time something happened, they would let him know, and they stopped it, and they contacted the credit bureaus, everything. It was just really, really fast. And to this day, they continue to watch him. Okay. And these are the things that I monitor. I mean, everything you can think of. And this is on the premium program. Okay. So, and you say, well, what's the difference? The difference is going to be really on the pricing. You're going to get alerts for everything. Damien gets alert for everything. Right now, the way he stopped all that stuff, he froze the credit bureau. So in order for him to apply for anything, he has to call these people. They unlock it, then he can do something. But everything has stopped. Even his Telegram. He's like, Mom, watch your Telegram, because this is what's happening with that. Even Telegram. Can you imagine that? I didn't even know that. Okay. So now, when it comes to the consultations, restoration, everything, I'm not going to go through all of it. You guys go into this. This is all over the United States. I don't care where you know people. You can do it for them. Okay. It doesn't matter where they are. All right. Now, this is the plan. If somebody wants the regular plan, it's $11 a month. If they want the platinum plan, it's $17 a month. And you guys can see everything that covers. I mean, it's just crazy, everything that covers. Okay? For $6 more. Now, if it's a family plan, it covers everyone, every children up to age 18. So it will monitor your children. You understand? I have met families that their kids that are 5 and 6 years old own houses in Arizona because somebody stole their identity. And you're like, what? They fighting this stuff. And the kid is 5 years old. So these things happen. This is really a great plan. I just want you to see what your compensation would be. Just as a rep, if you do the $32 a month, it's not 22, it's 32. You made $39. You understand it takes less than 7 minutes to fill out an application on your phone with that. Less than 7 minutes. Can you get paid $40 for 7 minutes? All right. So it is a lot with the compensation when it comes to this. I wanted you guys to see this. You do not need a license for this. This is stuff you can do anywhere. All right. Any questions on this? We're good? You're muted.
Good. We're good.
We're good.
Is that payment per month or just one time?
Month.
No. What they pay is every month. This is what they pay you when you do the
Okay.
application.
But
It's a
it's
one time.
Okay.
Yes, it's a
Okay.
one time.
Not
Right? It's a one time. And that's on the regular one, right? And the platinum one, which I believe everybody should do the platinum one. I just, if they're gonna monitor me, just monitor my doctors and my hospital records and all this stuff, might as well. Everybody's taking crap, right? So on that is $20 if you're, I mean, $50 if you're a rep. And you guys know based on your position, that's how much they're gonna pay you. So I don't know. Y'all figure out there's ways here to make money. You do 10 of these in 1 month. I don't know. 10 times 50, 10 times 80. Oh, just little things that extra that you can do besides everything else we do. Okay? Questions? You're good? All right. Now, the next program I'm going to talk to you about, because I had to, in order to share, I have to get out of this sharing thing here. Hold on. It's going to be on the legal side, the legal protection program. Also, guys, when you go into these pages, you are going to see that there's a brochure. It's a client brochure. You can download it. You can email that to people. Okay. It's the same thing is going to happen with the legal protection program. Having an attorney as on retainer is really what we're doing when we do this program for anything that you need. Okay, so you have the family plan, and that's really mainly what we do. It's really $28 a month to do this. When they sign up, it's $38 one time because it's an enrollment fee of $10, but it's $28 a month. They can pay annually if they want to. Also here, just go and download the brochure. The brochure here is going to give you all the stuff that they can cover for you when you do this program. We have so many benefits with this. Okay. And I want to show you the compensation schedule on this. So if you were to do one of these programs as a rep, they pay you $50. Again, it's on the app. It takes you 5 minutes. But this is stuff that you download the brochure, email it to people, and you can email this, not a problem. It's all stuff that you don't need a license for, so you don't necessarily have to use your Primerica email for this. But to make it more official, you can do it. Okay. Your Primerica email, Javier, I don't know. We probably have to do that, but you guys can put your Primerica email on your phone, just like you get your Yahoo, Gmail, whatever, iCloud, whatever in your phone, you can also have the Pramerica email there. It's called Exchange. And there's instructions here how to do that. That way you don't have to go into the app just to be getting, opening your emails. So with this is what I wanted to cover when it came to the legal protection program. The auto and home, Pramerica Secure is called. So I've been looking auto and home because that's how it was. It's Pramerica Secure. And the Pramerica Secure, we also do for business. This is something new for business. It's small businesses. They can have commercial insurance, okay? But you can do this is a referral program. And I want to explain this so it's very, very clear to you guys. When the program started here in Texas, you are required to have a license. You get paid for this. So we all had to get a license when the program started. Now, eventually, the way the company went away with somebody having to have a license for this is that if, let's say, I brought Javier in the business and Javier wants to do refer Eva for the car insurance. And Javier calls and give his information and his rep ID, his last name, his rep ID, and Eva buys the policy because it's saving money on the auto insurance, okay? We have 39, 40 companies that they do quotes from. If they can save you money, they're going to tell you we can save you money. If they can't save you money, they're going to tell you stay where you at, okay? So if Eva buys that policy, Javier is not going to get paid because he's not licensed. I get paid because I'm the person that bought Javier. Now, if Javier, instead of giving his information, and he had also recruited Brooke, and he gives Brooke's last name and Brooke ID number, and Eva buys the policy, then Javier gets paid. Okay, so Eva brought whatever. Okay, the thing is, that is the only way, because if you wanted to get that license, really, we do not give advice. We do not give quotes. So the company is seeing this as a waste because I had to renew that thing every 2 years with my life insurance. I pay for that. For something, I just call a number and they call the client. I don't have to do anything. So if you're ever going to refer someone for the auto insurance, get with me first so I can give you the info to see who do you have under you that we can use and you can actually get paid. Okay? Clear on that? There are going to be,
Crystal clear.
okay. There are going to be, if you look here, there are going to be some webinars on this. So you can hop into those webinars. Some of them are in English, some of them are going to be in Spanish. I think one is in Spanish here, April 12th. And the times are Eastern time, so just beware of that. They're going to give you some examples of things like this, is how they use it, what is the best way, what happened to the people. Because again, there is ways for you guys to make money. There is something, now, if we download or we just go to refer what is it called?
Make a referral. Make a referral.
Huh?
Make a referral. Ahí no dice quick links. A tu derecha.
No. It is called refer. I'll find it in a minute.
It's on the other page up there. I think it was the first page. It said
Refer Secure.
Yeah. something like that.
Refersecure.com, and you can actually register and you'll have it on your phone. Like you can pull it up on your phone on, whatever. And you are able to do the client information there, and you have the people that Answer Financial call the client back. Like you're setting an appointment for them. You said, what time can they call you back? Okay, they can call me at 4 o'clock. Okay, you're going to get a call from a number that starts with this because people, don't answer the phone, right? just make sure you answer. Someone is gonna call you and have your declaration page of your insurance and your driver's license. That way they get the information, can give you a quote. We don't know whether people, they can save it or not save it, okay? But if they do, that's how you get paid. But it's not for us to give information because we don't know. That's not what we do, okay? But you, again, here, you're gonna have all kinds of information on this. And the payment, what they paid us is going up April 1st. Okay, so it's not gonna show here, but I did post it on the chat. It's going up April 1st. So if you were making $50 before, every time you did a referral, so it's gonna be 100. So it went up based on your level. It went up. Okay. Any questions on this?
Nope.
We're good?
Good.
All right. Now that we know this, all I want you to do is do your homework. Go check, go play with this, go see the brochures, go make sure that you guys are, just stop this. Make sure that you guys are paying attention to everything that's going on in the business. I'm not going to be able to tell you everything. You can't depend on Heidi to tell you everything. You have to be proactive. You have to be proactive. The chat is the most proactive thing you can be. Go check the chat a few times a day. Because if you don't check the chat, you don't know what's happening. So it's all in there. If I call an emergency meeting, it's an emergency meeting. I'm not calling each one of you. It's like, it's going to be in the chat. Okay. So Javier, anything? Any questions? Any comments? Because I'm going to go into something else really quick before I let you all go.
No, I mean, this is a great opportunity for us that like to make an extra income. You know, if we're talking about insurance with someone, it's an insurance. So, and they can save money just by getting a call and telling them their information. So we're gonna be helping them to save money. Last time I did it back for myself and I saved $20. And it's something that we can do every 6 months. Like we're not binded to a
Yeah,
new
you're not
company.
bound.
We're not bound. Yeah, that one.
You're
I'm
not
sorry.
bound.
So
Like I do the same. I mean, I
yeah.
switch. I mean, I've been with Allstate and then I come back and it's time to renew and I call again and say I need a quote.
Yeah, sure.
And I've done it right now with Safeco through them. And my insurance went up like $80 for all four of us, right? And I called them and I called 3 other places, but guess what? It was the cheapest place. So I stayed. Because the car insurance in Texas really went through the roof, and the homeowners insurance too. I have 2 people that I know that work doing that. That's the only thing they do. And they're like going nuts because they're losing clients left and right because the rates went so high. So I stay where I was. I stay where I was. All right. So we did talk a little bit on that. We're gonna end with recruiting. We're gonna end this with recruiting. And I don't know what other word to use for recruiting because, to be honest with you, everybody recruits. Everybody. The Army recruits, the sports recruits, the church recruit. Everybody recruits. Your job, they call it the human resources department, right? Everybody recruits. So guess where we are? We are the human resources department. And what is our job? Is to hire and train people that they can go out there and help all these families that are being screwed and tattooed financially. That's what we're doing. We want to open up another 10 offices in the next 2 years. To do that, we need a lot of people. Because not everybody that comes here, for one, they want to have an office. Not everybody that comes here wants to do this full time. Not everybody that comes here is going to stay. Just look at all of your jobs. Do everybody stay where they started? No. Did you stay where you started? No, you move. People leave. That's what happens. We just need to make sure that we understand, why are we doing this? We're not doing this. I'll tell you why I'm doing this. And you guys have been put yourselves into what it is that you want, okay? I'm doing this business because I know that the only way I can leave a legacy for my family, my children's children, is by building a business in the financial industry right here, where I don't have to pay thousands of dollars. What it takes for me to build this is going to be my sweat. It's going to be my work, my commitment. The reason this team is called Determined to Succeed is because I am determined to do what I need to do in order for me to do that. In the process, in order for me to do that, I have to help a bunch of families become financially independent. And the company benefits. So it's a win-win-win situation. Where can you go that you can help families? The company is solvent and you get blessed by it. Just tell me where you can go. If you find another place that can give you the same opportunities, let me know. I go. Okay, I have it in 28 years. There's a lot of money-making opportunities out there. But money-making opportunity doesn't necessarily mean a business I can leave to my children's children. That's a very different story. My husband worked for 34 years. If he dies tomorrow, bless him, Lord, if he dies tomorrow, American Airlines is not going to give him anything else than the last day he worked. So we can do that forever for somebody else. You can build a life for somebody else. I just choose to build a life for other people at the same time I'm getting to build mine. That's why when we give you instructions in this company and we tell you, I need you to do this, I need you to do this, I need a list of people, I need this. Why? Because what you bring to the table is the people you know, is your market. Your market. Why? Because they know people you don't know. We'll be able to help them and they will be able to help you. In the process, you learn what to do and you build a passive income. Just build passive income. We all want it. We all love it. We're just not willing to do what it takes to get it done. This isn't something that you are going to build something and you show up every once in a while. It doesn't work that way. This is something that you have to commit yourself to do it. If you're going to commit 2 days, it's 2 days that no matter what happens, you're working on in your business. But you have to commit. You have to follow instructions. This business is the best thing that you are going to find that is going to give you the opportunity that we can give you in this industry. You understand? We pay for your licenses. I don't care if you go to Charles Schwab, Merrill Lynch, Smith Barney, they used to be, Ameritrade. They ain't paying for your licenses. You got to pay for all that stuff. We pay for all of it. We train you. We bring you here. And most people think that when we things like, I need you in this meeting, I need you in this training, I need you, it's because I need to go with you in this appointment. But I don't want you to sell my family and friends. Okay, I'm not selling pots and pans. You understand you're rescuing people? You understand that you're rescuing people, you're changing their lives forever? You understand that somebody passed away tomorrow? The day, and I'm gonna tell you this, guys, the day you pay a death claim, your perspective here will change. The day you get that phone call and they say to you, like my first death claim was a kid that I knew since he was 2 years old. And he killed himself at 17. That was my first death claim. You think I was upset about now bothering people? No. And it happened that it has been a week after the 2-year suicide clause in the policy. It was a week after. So the company did pay the claim.
Wow.
So we are here to help you. That's the message. This business is not about you being a salesperson. This business is about you building an army of people. Now, with that being said, if all you want to do is just sell a policy every once in a while, and that's all there's a place here for you. Because that person you made a difference on. I've had people that came here, did 2 policies, and they left, but their life changed and the other person's life changed also. So everybody's welcome here. But we are going to have the message of building a business. That is the message. It's not going to change. It's going to be building a business. Some of the things we're going to be doing is that we are going to be practicing presentation. We're going to be practicing with each other. That's why I'm learning. Learning the recording, because we're going to be recording the presentation. I want you guys to see each other doing the presentation. So you guys say, oh, and you don't have to say, I don't have to tell you, right? Because you yourselves can, when we see ourselves on video, it's like, oh crap. You know? So, and I want you to understand there's a couple of things we're going to do. We are going to continue to do this Saturday morning. We're going to meet at 9 o'clock. We are going to be here until 10:30, at 10:15-ish. At 10:30, we're jumping on the $B Smart training until 11:15. The $B Smart, because we're going to practice $B Smart also. Okay. Judith, yes, you can get access to the presentation once we practice it here. So we're going to be practicing the presentation and we're all going to have it. You have a license, so definitely you'll have it. So once we practice, we know how to do it, we're going to all have it. Okay.
You said Saturday. What if I have to work
Mhm.
at 1?
Don't worry. We're going to be practicing on Tuesday nights.
Okay, cool.
I got you. I know I have like 3 or 4 people that work on Saturdays.
Hopefully it won't be much longer and I'll be doing this full time.
That's the goal. See that?
Okay.
That's what we're talking about.
Short-term goal.
That's what we're going to do. Texas, the announces, guys, there's something very important. You, Judith, that you have license already. We are going to be, I have to figure out, I'm waiting on the answer on this. If you don't have a license, if you still can have the landing page, I'm waiting on an answer for the home office on this, okay? Javier, can you show yours by any chance, you think? Because it's probably easier for you to do that than me. You know how I am. The company have a landing page that you can set up, okay? The landing page is really just a link. And also the other thing I need to figure out is the calendar issue. If you all share my calendar or however I'm going to be doing this, because if I'm going to be doing your appointments, the calendar has to come to me, so I know when we have appointments, and you all know, have the calendar to see when I'm available. Okay. Now, the landing page is, you have to have a very nice picture to put on there. Okay. It will have your office address and it will have your cell phone number in the stuff. So Javier is going to show you. We have 2 now. It's also a QR code that's new. The QR code that you can have, and it's simple, a short 2-minute video. You have 1 video that is going to talk about the opportunity to work. And the other video is to talk about how we can help families in the finances. And it's a 2-minute video that you can send somebody and say, hey, let me send you this. I want you to tell me, how you feel about that, whether you want, it would say there, would you want more information? You want to schedule a time to meet? And it's all set up. Now the company has to approve it. That's why I say you have to have a nice picture and all this kind of stuff. Set up the application. Once you set it up, the company then email you when it's ready, when they approve it. Okay. So it's all compliant. There's a lot of things we can do on social media. There's other things we cannot do on social media because we are in financial services. This is very regulated, okay? And it's not just the Primerica is very strict, which I love. Sometimes it gets on your nerves, but I love it because they're looking out for me. But if a regulator decide to look at your page and they see things in there, they're going to come after you. And then we have to turn it to the company. So now the company's in that mess, right? So we have to be very, very careful about the stuff that we post on social media. There's some rules and things. You want to do something, just let me know. I'll let you know. Okay. If I don't know, I call the home office. They let me know yes or no. Okay. But there's things you can do. Instagram is a way that you guys can just, post your lifestyle. Just clean it. If you're drinking or you're smoking or whatever, don't put that stuff on Instagram if you want people to look at your Instagram, okay? You make it professional, make it really nice. If you're going to post because you want lifestyle, what is it that you want to share? Those kind of things, whether you went on vacation, whether you went to eat, whatever it is that attracts people. I am into trying to learn all this stuff, okay, y'all? But you, Brooke, ladies, you guys are younger people. Y'all into all this stuff, so you know what I'm talking about. And you guys have to become very, very good at doing that stuff because right now, I don't like TikTok from here to there. Don't really like it. But there's a lot of people having a lot of success in the business through TikTok. Just short videos of things that you can put that you're doing and then whatever it is that is written. I just told Adonis today, I said, I need you to be my social media guy because it's just way too much, right? But there's things that we can do, and we are going to be talking about these things to help you guys create a market of people. Now, understand, I am not looking for people that need what we're doing. I am looking for people that want to do something. A lot of people need to do something, but they do nothing. And all they do is give you headaches. Okay? We want people that have the desire to do something, get better. Because we're here, golly, who else is knocking at your door to tell you you can come over here, make $100,000 a year? Who? I'm telling you can make $200,000 a year. And all we have to do is follow instructions. Guys, I can't sleep the last couple of days because I am just all over the place with this. How am I going to do this? How are we going to grow? How are we going to grow? How are we going to grow? Because there's so many people. Javier just sent something today. Send me something about Disney going to lay off, 7,000 people, 6,000 people? People are being let go everywhere. Come on, guys. We have to be out there looking for people because our business is going to explode. If you, by December, you should be in position to be a regional vice president, all of you. Regional vice president, over 50,000 in income. And by the time we go to convention, we have convention next year in Atlanta. I think it's Atlanta, but they said it may be Indiana. Atlanta for the most part. You guys are ready to cross the stage. You have no idea what it feels to cross the stage. That has been on my vision board forever. And this past convention, when that happened, oh my Lord, so many dreams that came true that day. And I'm not going to say nothing else because I cry. Javier, can you show that? Yeah. That's what the landing page looks like, okay? If you see on the top, go by 1 second for a minute. If you see on the top, it said English, Spanish, and French. So whoever you send it to, if they're Spanish speaking, just tell them click on the Spanish one. It'll be in Spanish. Okay, go for it. That is the one for the opportunity. So it's a very short video. Can you play a little bit of it, Javi?
Let me see, because I don't think I'm sharing the sound, but let me try.
Okay.
Have you ever wondered about people who have the flexibility to work when and how they choose? They can go to the park or a jog at any time of the day, go watch their kids' soccer games during business hours, or run errands when the stores aren't crowded. They don't waste a Saturday going grocery shopping. How great it must be to be in charge of your own schedule and live your life according to what's important to you. Here's the thing. Many of these people work for themselves by owning their own business. Maybe you've thought about working for yourself. You have hobbies and interests, but you don't know how to turn these into a career or even the industry those interests might be fit for. Not knowing where to start, or if you have enough money, knowledge, or connections are familiar questions we all ask ourselves. Have you ever wanted to simply live more and worry less? Don't you think it's time to learn how to get your money working harder for you than you work for it? We went to school for years and learned the Pythagorean theorem and E equals MC
Okay,
squared.
Bob.
Beyond. When is the last time?
If you go to the bottom there, it says either schedule an appointment and it has Javier. So if they say, if you click schedule an appointment, can you click on it? It's going to bring them into, go ahead. It's going to bring him into filling out some application and how to set up his appointment with, how to schedule an appointment in his Calendly. And you just set it up. So even if we have to do a training on how to do this stuff, we will do that. But it allows you to have control and how you can set appointments doing this. Okay. Again, there's another one for the opportunity. You're waiting on approval on that one, right? On the financial house. So, and there's a QR code now with all that stuff. So Javier that's his department to show us how to get that link and the QR code. So you can actually give it to anybody that you want. You want to talk about the opportunity? Let me give you this. You want, just watch this. Tell me what you think. Even if you said, tell me what you think. You know? So, I guess we did very good on time. Okay, guys. So any questions, any observations, and anything that you guys want to talk about? And then on Saturday, I'm going to be preparing to do something with the product side, the presentation. I think the presentation is going to take us a minute. So I think that's where we're going to just be on Saturday, and then we do the Vidal Smart. Then we're going to be talking next Tuesday. We have to start talking more on the product, the policies and stuff like that. Month ends Monday evening. Like, you don't sleep until you accomplish your goal. Okay?
Get your
Like,
license.
don't go to sleep.
I mean,
right?
get your license. There you go.
So
I
awesome.
forgot. Is the test online, or is it like you schedule it somewhere
No, you have to go somewhere to get the test done.
and you're not allowed to use your notes, right?
No.
No.
When you go to take the test, you'll be lucky if they don't strip you of your clothes
I got
when
a
you
lot.
go into the testing center. Like, if you have glasses, they make you take them off and they look this way and that way. I'm like, what are they looking for? Somebody said, oh, but people can write stuff on the glasses. Are you kidding? Like,
Basically, people write it on the
I
inside
can't
of the
think of
water
that
bottle.
stuff. I don't know. Yeah,
Don't
they
let you
look at
take a water bottle,
everything.
but I don't know about that.
Like, when you go, the only thing I ask people to take is take a jacket because it's very cold in there, okay? And wear leggings or sweatpants because they empty your pockets, they do everything in there, like unreal. But anyways, yes.
No
No, you can
watch, no
take
cell
nothing,
phone, no nothing.
absolutely nothing.
Got it.
You can take absolutely nothing in there, but anyways, so we're good, guys.
Mhm.
Texas Convention. I can't forget that. I'm excited. Texas Convention. The shirts will be ready. So we'll have shirts for the Texas Convention. Rita, if I think you did, but I'm not sure. I wrote it down somewhere. The
Yeah,
sizes I need. You
large.
sent it,
I
right?
send it to you.
Yeah, you
Mhm.
did. You, Javier, and Eva has sent me, and Judith had told me to. She told me. But I am excited about that. I'm really excited, guys. If you're gonna make it there Friday, it starts at 1 o'clock. I'm gonna tell you something. Javier's been to the convention, so he knows. If it starts at 1, you're there at 11.
Yes, yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like you're there at 11. That's how crazy we are. When we go to the convention and the workshop starts at 9 o'clock, at 7 o'clock, we're already in line to get in.
Mm.
That's the craziness of Pramerica. It's the most exciting thing that you can see. And to be around people with that energy and that, it's just fantastic. I know that Brooke is going to be working, Adonis is going to be working, so he's bummed. He asked for the off, he couldn't have it. Somebody else has it already. So I'll be sending you videos, little videos, so you guys can see what's going on. Anybody that get licensed is going to be recognized. So I put something on there. So Judith, I want to make sure, I know you did pay for the ticket, but I want to make sure you're going to go, because I have to send how many people I have that are going to be recognized for how many people passed the test between December and April.
No.
Okay, so you coming, right, Mama? So I have her and I have Claudia. If we can get in contact with Claudia to make sure she's going to go. So, I think that's it, guys. Just the Texas Convention. Don't miss any trainings that you can't be on. Do not miss anything. One of the most important things here is like, you're not going to know what you don't know until I was Friday morning. I meet with the group. Okay. It's like 10, 7 of us, 8, depends. Okay. And we met with this in this group, and it was, nobody was talking. It was just a video of some lady that I will have and I will share with you. Like, you will be going to church that day. I'll be like, okay, pass the plate because we're done. That's how she is. But she is in your face. She is in your face, and because it's the spirit that she has is so powerful to just help us wake up and see the need that people have out there. And she takes this very seriously. And so we are going to be playing videos some days. We're going to be playing, certain clips of certain things that you guys are going to be learning some things, but I'm excited. I'm excited about what's coming. I'm excited about seeing the group growing. And one of the things I want you to see, okay, I'm here. How many people do I have with me? Because it's easy when we're in Bill's training, and we will sometimes kind of hop on their training, because depending on what Nick is doing that day. But for the most part, we're doing things on our own because we need to see how many people we have and grow. Okay. So I will see you guys on Saturday. Thank you for hopping on. Okay.
Good night.
Okay.
Night.
Judith, if you wanted to talk to me, you can stay on.
Oh, okay.
Okay, hold on a second, because I somebody's on the door.
Bye, y'all.
Pórtese bien. Have fun.
Always. I'm always being good. What you talking about?
You don't even know how to spell good.
Moi?
¿Qué es eso?
Me?
What is good? Is that edible?
Moi?
Yes,
Say
ma'am.
who? How you been?
Good.
Hey.
Okay. Well,
Like, it's
dejo.
weird. Somebody's knocking on the door, and it's Adonis is expecting some food that he orders every week. And he's like,
Really?
did my food come in? No, it's here now. Okay, Missy, I'm
Bye,
all
Missy.
yours.
I'll see you
I
later.
was just returning your call. You told me to call you And I was like, oh, it's midnight. Let me not call her right now.
No.
Like,
Like, no.
yeah, we
Um,
get home during the week. We get home like around this time because we have like extracurricular stuff that the kids do.
mm,
So yeah,
okay.
we're just
Well,
literally just home.
just wanted to make sure if you needed anything, you have anybody else we can talk to. Did you do a legal protection program?
Yeah, I told me one.
You sold you one?
Hmm.
It's interesting because I still don't know who it was. I'm trying to deduct who did it.
What do you mean deduct? I sold me one.
Huh?
What do you mean who did it?
Because I don't know who did it. All I know is that it shows on my reports, and I didn't know. So I was like, Eva said, Heidi, I got paid for something because it's overrides, right? You pay or get paid overrides. Like, I
Yeah.
don't know what this is. I said, well, the only thing I can deduct is that Judith did something. So
Yeah, well, I had told Eva initially hey, how do you do that? And she said, oh, no, I'll tell you later. She said she was going to look into it. So one day I had nothing to do. So I went scuba diving in Primerica and I found it. And I was like, I think this is it. And I just like signed up for it.
and it takes you what, 15 seconds to do that stuff? It's very easy. In
You
the
know,
same way that you can do the ID theft. It's in the same place.
yeah, so I bought both. It offers it to you for an additional, I guess 32. I don't know, but it's 50 total. So yeah, I
Okay.
did both.
Yeah. I'm telling you, this is how many people can you talk to about identity theft program? It's a simple thing and it opens the door because once you're there and you're talking about this, you can ask them, who do you have your insurance with? Who do you have this with? Who do you have, you know?
Hmm.
Anybody helping you with this? If we can help you with this, would you allow me to give you information? If we
Yeah.
cannot help you, then it's fine. But if we can, would you allow me information? Just you have to be out there. You have to talk to people. Just get pretty as you are every day, and you just do like this in the morning and put your face and your hair, and you go, and you actually out there with people. Just get to people to know you. You can order business cards from Primerica now. You have a
Yes.
license, so you can order business cards. The business cards are in the company, so I show you how to get there, how to order them. They give you a box of, I think I have one over here. Let me see. I have some things at home and some things at the office. Oh, this is here. It's a box. It's 250 cards, and that's like $25.
Oh wow.
It's like, and you have to order it from the company. So, but anyways, you're gonna have you can't have so much. So I'm excited. Actually, I'm very excited. I'm trying to put something together that we can get together on a Sunday afternoon before the Texas convention, so we all get to know each other and spend a little time with each other, getting to know each other and whatnot. And because it's always good to have the team together. And I know Zoom is good, but it's not all. Zoom is not all. It's good if you're out of town, but if you're not out of town and you're here, then we need to get together. All right.
All right.
Yeah, that's what it was. I haven't checked. Yeah, I did check today on your other policy. So we're just waiting just on the answer now. Because he called. See, they talked to him already.
Oh really?
Mhm.
I thought they had already issued it.
Not his. They issued your sister-in-law.
Oh, I thought, that's interesting. Creo que ya me pagaron for it. I think.
If you go here, I'm gonna share my screen with you, okay? Hopefully he hasn't kicked me out of America. Let me check. Yeah, kick me out. Hold on a second. when you go into, you there? I lost you.